The Lawrenceburg Speedway is a mile racetrack that's located here in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. It's in the background here, and as you can see, it's a dirt racetrack for cars. And it has a lot of different cars that can race there and a lot of different types of races. And they even have some specialty races like derbies, which is where they crash into each other or where school buses race. And as you see, it's really cool. All the cars are moving really fast. It was built in 1950, shortly after World War II, which is really cool. So some of your great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents even could have raced here after they came home from the war. And so it actually started out as a horse racing track and not cars. And it then turned into a track for car racing after racing cars became more popular back in the day. And so the Speedway has been a place that family and friends have gone to for many years. Some of you guys might have even gone here and watched it with your family and friends, and some of your parents or grandparents might have as well. So it's always been a popular spot around town because it features many different competitive races. It's known to be one of the most competitive racing tracks in the country, and it's featured a lot of big names in the racing scene. So I don't know if any of you guys are into that, but some people like Mario Andretti, AJ Foyt, and Jeff Gordon, who are all in the NASCAR Hall of Fame, which is professional car racing, or like car racing like NFL is to football. So the Lawrenceburg Speedway does a really good job for around here because not only is it a good place to go with your family and friends, but it brings people from a lot of places that isn't just Lawrenceburg where we live. It's on a convenient spot in the road. It's on US 50, which is a big highway, so a lot of people drive down here to look. People from Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Lexington, and Louisville all come down here to watch. So they bring people to come down here, and that also brings people to the restaurants and the casinos. So it's been a really good place for a long time. So it does a good job bringing in people from all around. People from Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Lexington, and Louisville are just some places that people come from to watch these races. And that does a good job of bringing people to Lawrenceburg or Greendale or anywhere around here. So it can help generate some money for some of the smaller businesses, and it brings people to restaurants, brings people to casinos, and that's really good because it helps bring people into our area. We'll get some food that's offered down there. They offer really good concessions and some other food, and it's really good. So in some of the recent years, the track's got a renovation. If you can see right here, there's some fences and there's some stands, and so they added those in. There used to not be as nice of seating, and in 2001, they added a bunch of new seating because they weren't doing that well, and then they added aluminum bleachers that could seat up to 3,500 people, and then they added new restaurants and concession stands that I was talking about, and then a new lighting system and sound system. So they revamped the place, and it looks really nice now and is really great. So the races usually start in the spring and end in the fall. They just started recently. Around last month they started, and they'll go through the fall. The regular race nights include things that are called non-wing sprints, which is actually what's going on the TV right now. So as you can see, the cars, they don't have wings, and they're just going as fast as they can around the racetrack. And they have other types of races too. And every week there's more than 100 different cars and employees that make sure the races run smoothly and efficiently. And they make sure that as soon as one race ends, another one's ready to start. So a lot of the people work hard down there. I have some experience from going there. I've gone there to help work, and I've gone there to watch the races, and it's always been a great time. And overall, the Speedway is a great place around Lawrenceburg and has been for a very long time. So throughout history, it's provided a lot of entertainment and jobs. And some of your parents, grandparents, probably have been down there to work or watch